have been elected by my people to look after our heritage within Ngarrindjeri country, lands and waters, to educate people about our heritage and to find ways of protecting our heritage, whether they be midden sites, stone fish traps, stone arrangements, canoe trees, burial grounds, all that's a part of our heritage within our country, and to have a say in finding ways to protect them.
One of our major programs is our Care for Country program. The type of things we're looking at is lots of revegetation works, giving our guys and our rangers the skills necessary to undertake revegetation, animal plant control and nursery operations. And this is going to be creating future employment opportunities and training opportunities.
Okay, what we're doing now is collecting seed from this tree. We only take 10% from each tree so that we can get a variety from each species, and so that the tree's got seed left on it so they can regenerate by itself.
How you going? My name's Arnold Love. I'm standing at the front of NRC, Ngarrindjeri Ruwe Contracting, and this is our depot.
And it's about being a part of a team which is developing these skills for our future aspirations.
Cyril George, how you going, Brad? So here we go, we're at the conference room. We've got a few local guys around here doing some editing for this film, what we're making. And I'll get a ranger here to interview. So, Laurie, would you like to get interviewed?
I'm a cultural ranger and I have been doing this for probably 12 months now. I enjoy it because it keeps me actively involved and actively learning about my culture every day.
I'm a cultural heritage ranger. I survey sites. Culturally it's important to me because that's who we are and we belong to the land. If I didn't do my job, there'd be a lot of disturbance to the ground and to our culture as well.
I enjoy going out with the elders, walking on country and learning from them.
A lot of our heritage has been destroyed by, I guess you could say, people who don't know, but sometimes people who do know. When we go out, you know, we go around as Ngarrindjeri and we look around the edge of the lakes and the areas, and we can see through our oral history and knowledge where our old ancestors, our old people lived. Because they weren't silly. They picked good sheltered spots close to the water. So we look at those areas and then we look on the ground and we look for either mussel shell, cockle shell, or burnt firestone rocks. And then when you see those, you know that that's a campsite area. What a lot of people call midden.
It's a big midden site. You see there's a lot of burnt cooking rocks, a lot of scattered shells. You could just like sort of, when I come across something like this, I could imagine the old fellas having a feed up here, setting up camp while the kids went for a swim.
9 out of 10 times around a midden site, you look around and you'll find the burial ground.
I think we've got 2 old fellas buried here at the moment. There's just 2 reburials that have been exposed. We'll take it back to our GPS specialists and they'll print it out on a map to show us exactly where they are.
It's taken a lot of years to get the message out to people of the importance of Aboriginal people's heritage sites. But I think people are starting to change their mentality, their attitude, and they're putting themselves in a position that, what if their burial grounds were dug up, where their ancestors are laying in cemeteries? They wouldn't like it one bit. So they're thinking, well, we could sort of see how the Ngarrindjeri people feel.
Once we come out to places like this, we have to regularly visit them just so that when anything else gets exposed, we can replace them, put them back where they are, where they belong. And yeah, just preserving this area. I think eventually we're going to have to fence it and revegetate it just to help with the erosion and try and keep these old fellas safe, because they are part of our heritage, part of our culture, and it's an important spiritual place for us.
I've got a really strong passion around providing opportunities for not only Ngarrindjeri but the broader community in understanding, how do Aboriginal people interact with our environment and it's about building their capacity to understand their history and their culture as well.
Okay, what we're doing now is extracting the seed from the seed pods through this sift, which catches in the bottom. Sift it out. Once it dries out and that, get ready to bag up and ready for propagating. Okay, what we've done is filled up the seed tray with dirt. Now we're about to sprinkle seed and perlite mixture onto the tray. The perlite is used to keep the moisture in to help the seed grow. So what happens now is after we put the seed in, we bring it into the hothouse to germinate. After about 3 or 4 weeks, this is what it starts to look like. We bring it into the hothouse because the heat helps to germinate the seed and produce this. After that, we take them out of the hothouse, bring them out here. You take them out one by one and you put them into these tubes, just like this, and you put them into the tube tray and we take them into the greenhouse. Okay, we're in the greenhouse at the moment. The greenhouse is used to protect the plants from the sun and the wind. These plants are ready to go into the hardening up area now, almost be ready to go out and plant. Be put out here in the hardening up area. We'll bring them out here so that they get used to the heat, the sun and the wind, so that they're ready to go out in the wild. We have a look at the area that we're vegetating, and we take the seed from those plants, the native plants, and we try and put back what was originally there. They've been here for thousands of years. We know that they can survive in this habitat.
One of the biggest aspirations as Ngarrindjeri is for us to be at an equal footing and then being as competitive as everybody else out there around how to care for country and manage Aboriginal lands and the broader landscape as well. In particular, things like the Coorong National Park, and these programs are building the core capacities and skills for us to be able to reach them aspirations.
We've got the Hamilton tree planter digging us some holes so we can put the plant straight in, just like that. Cover it over with a bit of dirt, and that's how you plant a tree. The area behind us where the wetlands are is what we started off with in our first re-veg project that took us, well, up to now it's been about 4 or 5 years. We've planted about 50,000 plants in that area. We're still constantly doing weed control, pest management out there as well. We're using the cyber tracker, record how many trees we've planted, take photos with it as well, and then upload it to the computer and put it into report form. It's a big job, but well, we like it. It's where we're from. We enjoy doing the work and we get to see the benefits of what we do.